Patriotic Glitters Acrylic Nail Art Tutorial by Hotpinkzebrapolish.
Hello everybody! In today's video I'm going to show you kind of a different type of tutorial for my channel, as there's no really crazy hand painted art or 3D art or anything. It's just an encapsulation tutorial, but it goes pretty in depth on reasons for different layers and different thicknesses and what texture your acrylic should be for different things. So I hope it helps. And it's really pretty and it's patriotic, but it's not so overly patriotic that you instantly look at it and say, whoo, that's the American flag. It's a little bit more subtle than that and super glamorous, so I hope you like it as much as I do. And don't forget to click subscribe to see all my future videos as well.
So the first thing you're going to want to do whenever applying a glitter mix is to make sure that the adhesion to the nail plate's really good. So apply a thin layer of clear acrylic. And then for the index nail, I'm going to start by sculpting out a nail bed because this is going to be a French tip. So with a cover pink, just apply that nail bed as you would any other time. And I like to use a reverse method whenever I'm doing a French. Then I'm going to file that smile line into shape with a hand file really quick and remove any extra dust. And then with a layer of blue acrylic that is incredibly thin, I'm just going to very gently pat that into the French tip area, or into the tip area. And you want this to be so thin that even if it's not 100%, the coverage isn't 100% there, that's okay. So then take a bead of clear acrylic and dip it into your patriotic glitter and then lay that glitter down. And you may want to do this in a couple different sections and maybe even pick up individual glitters with your brush to grab the right mix and press those into that French tip area. After that, you're going to encapsulate just the tip. You don't really have to encapsulate the entire nail since the nail bed area is plenty thick enough and that cover pink is got enough strength that you don't have to deal with encapsulating the entire thing. And then we're going to go ahead, and I did put a little bit of clear acrylic on the whole thing just because I couldn't help myself. But then we're going to take on your middle and ring, I'm going to apply a same thing, an incredibly thin layer, even if it doesn't completely cover the nail. If you can see through it a little bit, that's just fine. And same thing, dip a bead of clear acrylic into the glitter mix and apply that over the nail. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but I put it in the middle and then I sort of spread it outwards, which isn't the normal way that you would apply acrylic. You normally would never do it quite that way, but in this particular circumstance, that's the way that I feel like it's the best glitter coverage. Then once again, I'm going to pick up a couple individual pieces of glitter and just sort of cap those to make sure that they stay in place, and fill in any gaps around the edges with as much glitter as I can possibly fit in this nail. And after I have all that done, I'm going to encapsulate the entire nail with a layer of clear acrylic. And whenever you're encapsulating such a chunky glitter, you're going to want your acrylic to be slightly thinner than you may normally use so that you don't end up with little bubbles around the different glitter chunks. So just make sure that you really cover it well. Then for my thumb and pinky, I'm going to start out with another layer of that shimmery blue acrylic. And then after I have that down, this nail, I do want it to be full coverage though. So I do want to make sure that there's no little streakiness going on with it. But then using a rhinestone picker, I'm going to pick up my star-shaped ghost glitter and then some just star-shaped glitters that are some white ones that are a little smaller. And if you guys are wondering what ghost glitter is, it's a clear piece of plastic. All the glitters are plastic like that, but it's a clear piece and it's got an iridescence to it. So if you top coat ghost glitter, you almost can't even see it. It almost completely disappears, which is so crazy. But if you leave it with a matte top coat, they show up in different lights and they're slightly different colors depending on what ones they are. I know with these stars, the bigger ones seem like they're kind of like a blue-green and the smaller ones are a red-pink color, which is just so pretty. And so they kind of don't show up and then they show up, and so it's just such a cool effect. After all of the nails are filed into shape, on the index finger I'm going to apply some jewelry gel right along the cuticle area and then cover that with a layer of glossy top coat and apply the glossy top coat on the other two glittery nails, so the middle and the ring nails, to make that glitter really shiny, because that glitter really needs to have a gloss on it, whereas those ghost glitters really do better with matte. So apply matte over the pinky and the thumb, and then into that jewelry gel on the ring finger, I added a star-shaped stud and 2 white crystals. I absolutely love these, and I love the fact that they aren't quite as, I don't know, scream it off patriotic, but still have that vibe.
Melody, dance or be shot? Dance! 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 Good job! Got you anyway! Oh, did you get me?
Did Daddy get you? You better go get. You better go get him back. What happened?
She's getting herself and everything in the garage.
gotta turn it around so it points at Daddy.
Melody, you gotta turn it towards me. Are you drinking it? Don't drink it.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We absolutely love playing with our squirt guns in the summer. I'm taking in any recreations of the design, and I'll see you next time. Bye!